Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranams. Thank you all for joining in for the Brahma Muhurta chanting session this morning. Today is 29th of July, 2023. Today is Saturday. Today is the most auspicious day 12 of Purushottam Adhika Mas, which is also the most auspicious occasion of Padmini Ekadashi. Padmini Ekadashi Mahamotsava ki jai. Purushottam Adhika Mas, day 12 ki jai. Anantakoti Gaura Bhakti Vrinda ki jai. So today we'll be having an extended session. We'll meet at 12:30 p.m. sharp Indian Standard Time. We will start with Harinam Sankirtan, and then we'll go on to singing of this beautiful song, Shuddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Anukula. It's only with the mercy of Guru, Gauranga, and all the Vaishnavas that are able to practice Bhakti. And then we will go on to chapter 15 recitation, which will be part of the entire Bhagavad Gita recitation. We'll be reciting all the 700 verses of the Bhagavad Gita. And we'll also be reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter 14, prayers of Lord Brahma, and then followed by Yugalashtakam and Chaurashtakam. And then finally we will conclude with a study of perfection of yoga by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charana Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And then finally we will do one round of chanting, congregational chanting for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga. So that's the schedule. We expect we start at 12:30, around 2:45, 3 p.m. Indian Standard Time we will complete. So we request devotees to join us for the entire session if possible. Otherwise, for part of the session as per your convenience. And we also opened up this Japa group, which is especially on Ekadashi. So we can take our Sankalpa. Many of us have taken Sankalpa of 32 rounds, 64 rounds, 70 rounds, 108 rounds, 128 rounds, like that. So according to our capacity, we can take Sankalpa. And then once we finish complete our Sankalpa, we can post back in the group how much we've achieved. We have achieved our Sankalpa, and it is also good to exceed your Sankalpa. And say if you've taken a Sankalpa of 64 rounds, you can do more than that, 66, 70, like that. In this way, having taken a Sankalpa and meeting the Sankalpa or exceeding the Sankalpa, we will again, or we'll be recipients of extra mercy from Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga, especially on the auspicious days like this. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Srila Guru Maharaj says, Purushottam Adhika Mas, 1,000 times the benefit. So Ekadashi on Purushottam, in Purushottam Adhika Mas, even more benefit. So let's take advantage of today and chant maximum rounds with the pleasure of Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. So let's quickly read from the book, Chanting Hare Krishna. We were reading Shikshastakam prayer number 2. In this prayer number 2, Prabhupada was explaining how Yena Tena Prakarena Mana Krishna Nivishya. Some or the other, we have to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and remember Krishna, because chanting Hare Krishna is the best process in this age of Kali, to always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna. And then we read this wonderful verse which says, Tadasmasaram Hridayam Batedam Yagrihyamanir Harinamadye Sna Vikri Etata Hayada Vikaro Netre Jalam Gatra Veshu Harshaha. If one's heart does not change, one does not shiver in his body, one's bodily hairs does not stand on end, when he chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then you should understand that one's heart is as hard as iron. So how do we make our heart as soft as butter? Right? Chaurashtakam, that's our prayer. Oh Lord, make our heart as soft as butter so that you would want to come and steal our hearts. How do we make our heart as soft as butter? By continuing to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Continuously, more number of rounds, much more than our prescribed 16, 17 rounds, like that. Let's continue. Now with this, Prabhupada's purport to this wonderful Shikshastakam verse 2 ends. Chaitanya Nityanande Nahi Yesaba Vichara Nama Laite Prema Dhana Bahe Ashrudhara. If one chants the exalted holy name of the Lord again and again, and yet his love for the Supreme Lord does not develop, and tears do not appear in his eyes, it is evident that because of his offenses in chanting, the seed of the holy name of Krishna does not sprout. But if one chants with only some slight faith the holy names of Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda, very quickly he is cleansed of all offenses. Thus, as soon as he chants Hare Krishna Mahamantra, he feels ecstasy of love of Godhead. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 8.29 to 31. That's why we always chant Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Simply by chanting the Panchatattva mantra, we access the mercy of Panchatattva. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Gadadhar Pandit, Srivas Thakur. And in this way, with their mercy, with their blessings, when we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then we will get the real mercy of Guru and Gauranga. And when this combination happens, then we will be able to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra constantly. We will develop taste in chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And then we'll also pray like Rupa Goswami. Tunde Tanda Vinim Ratim Rate with Tundavali Labdai. I want millions of mouths to chant Hare Krishna. I want millions of ears to hear Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So it all begins with the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. His Holiness Srila Jayapataka Swami Srila Guru Maharaj says one can immediately learn to love Krishna simply by chanting and serving the holy name. We can dedicate this round for the good health and long life to Srila Jayapataka Swami Srila Guru Maharaj. Srila Guru Maharaj is in Chennai at Rela Institute for some checkups because of the hemoglobin count and other things going a little out of what is a normal range. So in this way, let's dedicate this one round for the quick recovery of Srila Jayapataka Swami Srila Guru Maharaj. Shri Jayapataka Swami Drida Arogya Dirghayu Siddhyarte Hare Krishna Mahamantra Jape Viniyogaha. I chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra for the good health and long life of Srila Jayapataka Swami Srila Guru Maharaj. पादाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaur
श्री जयप्रकाश स्वामी आरोग्य दीर्घायु सिद्ध्यर्थे हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र Japa Phala Nivedanastu. I dedicate the results of chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. All the good health and long life of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Srila Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna. So today we have 18 participants. My sincere gratitude to all the devotees who are joining us every day in this most auspicious Brahma Muhurta time, the most auspicious activity of the congregational chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra for the exclusive pleasure of Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And especially in this most auspicious month of Purushottam Adhika Mas, in the most auspicious Ekadashi Tithi today, Padmini Ekadashi. So I request humble request all the devotees kindly join us at 12:30 p.m. so that we can continue with our prayer session. Today is Saturday, so if the offices are off or during lunchtime, whenever it's possible, please join us at least for some time so that we can all chant the Bhagavad Gita verses and the Bhagavatam verses and then the singing of the Yugalashtakam, Chaurashtakam, and then Harinam Sankirtan, and then chanting of Hare Krishna Mantra, and then of course the study of Srila Prabhupada's perfection of yoga. The perfection of yoga is Krishna consciousness. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. So we'll study that and utilize today's day, which is the auspicious Ekadashi Tithi in Purushottam Adhika Mas, by chanting more rounds. I would also urge devotees to join that Sankalpa group. Very inspiring what devotees are putting in there. 100 rounds, 120 rounds, 70 rounds, 64 rounds and all. So we also get inspired by association of those devotees. We can also chant maximum rounds to the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Kaliga Patita Pavana Hare Krishna Maha Mantra ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Let us chant one time the Panchatattva mantra and 3 times Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. If it pleases Lord Shri Krishna, may all of us keep very good health and always engage in the service of Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Ram Prabhu ki jai, Kaliga Patita Pavana, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra ki jai, Samveta Bhaktivinoda ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Purushottam Mas, all glories to Padmini Ekadashi Maha Mahotsava. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Thank you all. Meet you all at 12:30 p.m. sharp Indian Standard Time. I request all devotees in all parts of the world to kindly join us today. Very, very auspicious